Maruiba pau Silong da leba Manipuri Rajbari thukai kibadu Meghalaya government ka hiram amata da mari leina de haina Meghalaya gi chief minister corner ke sangmana haikre Silong da leba Manipuri Rajbari Manipur lenga na hana gi mawong matau kai handana semjinna ba thapka paikhat pani haire Manipur gi ching amadi tamdagi pothok marang kaina puthok libasi malem gi kaithal de yohan gi hairabadi human resource chawkhat hanba maru oi haina Manipur gi governor Ajay Kumar Bhalan haikre Kurumjari ISTV gi pau ming tabiri basingbu taram nokjari hoji pau sandon pisari Shillong da laiba Manipuri Rajbari thugai kiba adu Meghalaya government ka karigumba hiram amatada mari leina de haina National People's Party NPP gi president oiriba Meghalaya gi chief minister Corner ke sangmana ngasi Imphal da laiba classic grande da pangthokpa pau gi mifam da haikre NPP gi MLA amade atai thaupuba singna saruk yakiba paumi singa unaba duda Corner ke sangmana makatana Lamdam amagi puari oiba mafam amabu hekta thugai ba haibasi yamna laibak thibani Shillong da laiba Manipuri Rajbari thugai re haiba pau tabada mahak masana mahaki official kayaga phone tawduna hangba matamda Meghalaya government na hiram asigi matangda karishu yaude Manipur gi yamna maruoiba mafam ama mangan ki ba haibasi mahak masagi oinasu yamna nungaite thabak adu Manipur lenga ki yathang amana tawbani haiki
I just want to clarify a few things that regarding any kind of demolition, there was no permission that was given from the state government as such, as far as I know. So I do stand corrected once because this just came to me in the morning. But as far as the telephonic conversation I had with my officials, there was no permission for any demolition. Also, the information was given to the Manipur government that that site should be preserved, especially the actual building and the actual palace. Number three, most importantly, there was no activity from government of Meghalaya or any of its agencies who were actually involved in any kind of demolition work that did take place. So it was completely a matter that was dealt by the government of Manipur. So Meghalaya government did not or was not involved in any way. We had in fact made it very clear to the different agencies. I'm presuming it's a PWD from Manipur, but again I stand corrected because, as I said, I don't have the detailed information. So these are activities that happened there. We have been very particular. I myself have been very particular, and I will try to get the official orders and all the notes where we have been very clear that all of these important monuments, important historic buildings must be preserved. And so we have been very clear about it. And that is why, as I said, there was no action from the government of Meghalaya on this aspect. So, as I said, I don't have the written order in front of me because, as I said, I was informed about this in the morning. But in the telephonic conversation that I had with my team, there is a director of urban affairs. It falls under urban affairs. He categorically informed me that there's no permission of demolition. There was no. There was specific mention that that particular building in the palace must be protected, and if the permission was given for a construction, it was within the campus but surrounding the areas, not the palace itself. So this is as far as information I have with me.
Mahanamakatana ngarang Manipur da thungbaga lamdamasi thogliba irang asigi matangda tongan ba CSO singi luchingba mioi kayaga wari sanare makoina thamlakpa wafam taraba matungda Manipur gi governor Ajay Kumar Bhalaga su unaduna thogliba thodok asigi matang yauna hiram kayada wari sanare IDP kayaga su unaduna makoina thengnariba awaba kaya khangle National Highway singda ningkha tamna chatpa phangdaba amade jingi mafam sing pak sanna kokthokuna popi tharakpa amade ain gi wangmada miwai kaya awang nopok state kaya da changsilakpa asina awang nopok khakta da natana India gi state kaya da mitop miyancha kaya na chauna chaithing pigani border fencing taunaba honariba asige border mayada leiriba mioi kayaga wari sanaraga India lengakna thabak lokhatpa chungani haike mahaki khongjat asi hankiba matamda kangpokpi senapati amade tadubida leiba tongan ba luchingba kayaga mifam pangthokani Manipur da thokliba irang asi loisinaba MLA kayaga tanabaga loinana issue asi loisinaba honabada NPP na angamba thodang lawgani haike
The territorial integrity of Manipur is something that the National People's Party believes in, and we are not here to compromise on that. Within the territorial integrity and the entire boundary of Manipur, whether it's geographical or constitutional, discussions can be held on how certain administrations could function. But looking at having a separate, completely separate administration and completely bifurcating the state of Manipur is not the stand of the National People's Party. So we're very clear on that. I would like to appeal all the communities that it has been too long, and for many years now, communities and people have been of Manipur are suffering, and innocent people are suffering today. And therefore, it is a responsibility of all communities and all leaders to find a way forward. As the National People's Party, we would urge the different communities to come together, discuss on the table what are the issues and try to take things forward, because if we keep sticking to positions and not focusing on the issues, we will not be able to get anywhere. Discuss it, and we should not stick to positions, because in discussion and negotiation, if we stick to positions, we'll never be able to move forward. Normalcy should come back. And while I was discussing with the IDPs, and there was a desire and a feel that if we could start bringing back normalcy even in few areas, simple terms, the low-hanging fruits, where there looks like a possibility where the communities are willing to get back to normalcy, that those areas could be areas where we could start the process. It may not be possible to do it in all the locations in one go.
Paumishing hangba wahangi paukumda Manipur lengakta NPP na saugat patokibado government pariba BJP party ki MLA marakta leader munarak padagini housing center lengakna Manipur da popular government semlak patarabasu NPP na miyamgi apamba matung ina thabak tawgani haiki.
See, for us, it is not about forming a government. What is important for us is what is good for the people. Depending on the situation, depending on the discussion with all our MLAs and all our political leaders and our party leaders, we will decide on the course of action. That if that decision goes in the interest of the people of Manipur, we are ready to work with anybody. But if it doesn't go with the interest of the people and it's a political decision that has been forced on to this people of our state, then obviously we'll have to sit and discuss and take a decision. So therefore, in the larger interest, as I said, what guides us as our principle is what is best for the people of Manipur and for the state of Manipur, what will ensure that peace and normalcy returns back. The National People's Party is willing to cooperate and work in different circumstances, depending, as I said, on what is the purpose of the decision that is being taken. And it's a decision that is going to be acceptable by the people of our state. Definitely the state committee, definitely the MLAs and the national committee, we will sit together and decide on how we should move forward. We are under animated suspension, and hence I'm presuming that provision is what is being used to justify not having the by-election as of now. Also, constitutional provisions say that once 1 year is left for election, the by-election cannot take place. So therefore, by February, the Election Commission has to decide. So it's about a matter of 4 more months. And if the Election Commission does not decide, then by February, then there will not be a by-election there. Definitely, we will urge from a democratic process, even 1 month, 2 months of representation is important. But from the practical point of view, what I understand from Election Commission's point of view, that the time frame is very, very close.
Amaromda kumja lising macamapal nipuga nithoi nipuga humdoida Manipur gi nikthau Buddha Chandrana saramba Shillong gi Red Hill da laiba Sanakonung Rajbari nauna semsin nabagi thabak paikhatpani haire kumja lising macamapal nipuga mapan September kunga mathoida Buddha Chandra nikthau dagi India lengakna merger agreement ki namduna khudyak pidringaida mafam aduda house arrest tawduna thamkiba mafam adu Manipur lengakna North East Council gi senthang makhada nauna semjinbagi thabak ase tawgadabani haire Buddha Chandra Ningthona Sarambadagi mafam aduda posting taba official singna matam gi semjin sajinduna lakpani hauzik nauna semjin bada hanagi adugi ugi mapot macai singde sijinnaba yadraba semjinbada thoklaroi sijinnaba yadraba sarukpum namak loktoklaga anauba mapot machaina mahut silaga semjinnanaba pandam thamli haire Hana palamba aluminium ge thongnau sing natana atai polam sing sijinnaba yararoi haire nauna semjinba asida su leibakna phaglang wai taiduna masak matau manghandana bakhonagani haire sana konung asi nauna semjinaba amanba machak sing lokthokpagi thabak tawriba asida kanagumba kharana Manipur lengak khanghalamdana sana konung asi sidokle haina lana sandokpasu yawnare haire Manipur asi ching amadi tamdagi pothok marangkaina puthok palamdam ama oire masi malemgi kaithel da yohangi hairabade human resourcing chaukat hanba maru oi haina Manipur ki governor Ajay Kumar Bhala nangase bridging business sans border haiba thimda numinini pangthokadaba Manipur global buyers sales meet Summit Lisingani Kungamanga Hudopagi Thorum the High Cray. Directorate Trade Commerce and Industries Government of Manipur, Manitko Amade, Manipur Chambers of Commerce and Industry Napuna Sinduna, City Convention Center the Pangtoki Thorum Aduda, Marilainaba official Kayana Sorgiake. Thaurunga Marilaina na tongan ba pothok sing puthok pastol kaya suhanke. Governor na makatana Jahi aniro masida mahakna yengbada displaced person singsu lenga ki matenga loinana sendan lambida thoroktuna makhoi masagi senmilon chaukhatnana bakhona bada mateng pangre malem gi leibak singda mahakna thamningba wafamde lamdam asigi miyam ase thabak ama hek tawbada mamut tana Kanganba Kangbuni, Lamdam Asida Ladiba Mioising Ase, Yamna flexible oiba, Karigumba Potok ama Sem Sabada, Yamna Tuna Haganba Kangbuni, Organic Food Ching Putokpa, GI Tech Loba Amade, Natural Farming Toba Yauna, Medicinal Plants Sing Shiznaduna, Commercial Oiba Mong the Putokle. Lamdam Asi, Handloom Amati Handicrafts Ki Matang the Su, Malem Gilebak Singna, Yamna Pamnaba Lamdam Ama Oire. Numinini chumna pangthokadawriba summit asina lamdam asibu malemda hena masak takpo oiba ngamlagani haike.
Our people are very flexible and they can adapt any of the things what is required in the world markets. We have handlooms and we are changing the designs as per the requirement. We are GI tagged horticulture products. We have organic production. We have natural farming of many things. And some of these things, I mean, if you've been seeing around, essential oils and medicinal plants, which are now getting exploited and commercial products being made out of them. Demand anything, we'll make it for you, we'll make the requirements, we'll adapt our handlooms and our people are so good that they can do it. We must continue to support our MSMEs through financial inclusion, digital transformation and sustainability oriented production. Our entrepreneurs, especially women and youth, must be at the forefront of this growth story. I am confident that deliberations, networking and collaborations emerging from this summit will translate into meaningful trade, partnerships, export opportunities and investment flows that benefit both Manipur and global business community.
Ngasi ayuk Andropolis Station gi manung chanba Yairipok Changamdabi Mapagi Thobal Turel gi mapanda nupagi asiba hakchang ama leiramle haire laikhidraba mioi adudi Yairipok Changamdabi Makhalai kaidagi Muhammad Firoz Khan chahi nifuga humdoi apokpa laikhidraba Jalal Kawi haire Thaudo asi thokle haiba pau phangbadagi Andropolis ki kangbu amana mafam aduda changsinduna asiba hakchang adu lokhatlaga postmortem taunabagi damak thamkhre Police na case nama lokhatuna thaudo asi matangda chijinbagi thabak chathaba hokre ISTV news na phangba pauda laikhidraba Muhammad Firoz Khan gi hakjangi saruk kharada dakpham khara taramle hairi हानगी IS ऑफिसर अमदी MPSC की हानगी चेयरमैन ओरंबा सिद्धार्थ किशोर देव बर्मन बु लोक आयुक्त की नॉन जुडिशियल मेंबर ओइना हापकिबसी रिकमेंडिंग बॉडी की अयाब यावदना तौखिबरा हाइना सीनियर एडवोकेट खाइदे मनीन हाइख्रे ngasi mahak ki yumda pangthokpa paumi singa unabada mahakna makhatana atopa commission amada hana chairman natraga member oiramba mioibu amuk hana state amadi center na amuk hana thabak puhanbe yade haibase Indian Constitution ge article 319 clause B na mayek singna haire Siddharth Kishore Dev Burman bu lok ayukta gi non judicial member oina hapkibase governor da lana lamjing be yaukibra थबक असी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की वांगमदा थबक तौरबरा हाइखे खाइदे मनीना मखा ताना स्टेट इन्फॉर्मेशन कमीशन दा हौजिक स्टेट कमिश्नर हापगी वाफम अमा लागलिबसे सिलेक्शन कमिटी लेतना कमदौना थबक हापकदौरिबनो अमरोमदा हौजिक मणिपुर दा जज के अवाटपा लेरिबसे मरी लेनबसिंगना मेंशन बियु हाइखे
करप्शन थिंगननबनी हाइबेगे तमक्ता सरकारना अफबा लोकलाइबा खोंथांग असे असीबुदी याम चुमगसु मसीदा नियम लाना तौरबरा अखोना लाना तौरे हाइबेगी आई अथॉरिटी लेते अदुबो लोक आयुक्तगी मेंबर खनबदा नॉन जुडिशियल मेंबर खनबदा तौफम थोकपा रिकमेंडिंग बॉडी अमगी अयाब याउदना गवर्नर दना हापचिनबा अदुगुमा गवर्नर दा लाना एडवाइस तौरबरा हाइदना स्वाइदा चिंगनिंगाई अमल ले आर्टिकल 319 गी ए बी दने असिदा क्लर्क हाइरे 319 करे हाइरे अदुगुमा स्टेट की पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन की चेयरमैन नत्रगा मेंबर ओरंबा अमना अमुक हन्ना अतोपा डिपार्टमेंट नत्रगा अतोपा कमीशन दा सिजनबे यारोय एम्प्लॉय तौबे यारोय हाइबना मसी नियम कायना चंदा तुमजा अचुम मचलनबने ने यंगसनबने थमिबसिदा नियम नीति कायना चथबा की फिल्म मम लेरब्रा हाइबसे अखोय थिगतप चुमी गवर्नर दा कनाना लीगल एडवाइस तौरिबनो मसिमा अखोय यंगसन चुमी
हौजे कयारक बीजेपी की MLA सिंह लेंगाक सेमनना बखोनरबसु ngamdrabadina फ्रेश मैंडेट इलेक्शन तौदुना मियाम की अनौबा पॉपुलर गवर्नमेंट सेमबना फगनी हाइना CPI की स्टेट सेक्रेटरी एन नबचंद्रन हाइख्रे इराबोट भवन द पांगथोकपा पाउगी मिफम अमदा CPI की स्टेट सेक्रेटरी एन नबचंद्रना CPI मणिपुर स्टेट काउंसिल ना CPI की कुनगमंगा सुबह नेशनल की पार्टी कांग्रेस चंडीगढ़ द पांगथोकदौबा दुगी सरुक पांगथोकदौबदा सरुक याखे मिफम अदुदा मणिपुर अपुनबदा इंग तप्पा हंजिलहलो चही अनि हेना मयुमदा हंजिनबे याद्रिबा मियोय लिसिंग हुंफु खुदकता मखोयगी हानगी युमदा हंजिनबे याहलो नेशनल हाईवे दा तंपाकी मैते सिंग चथोक चसिन याद्रिबासी खुदकता याहलो मणिपुर के अपुनबगी सक्तम कायबे यारोय हाइबा वाफम पुखतखे पार्टी के कांग्रेस अचौब मिफम असिना हानदगी लाउदुना लाक्लबा भारत कल्लु डेमोक्रेसी कल्लु हाइबा स्लोगन मखाताना पुखतखिगनी मोदी न लुचिंगबा NDA गवर्नमेंट ना कांगलुप फुरुप खाइबा कम्युनल ओइबा लाइनिंग अमा खक्तगी लेबाक अमा इलेक्शन अमा लेबाक अमा लोन अमा लेबाक अमा चना हन्ननब होनरिबा असे लेबाक काइगनी हाइना CPI न लवे मरम अदुना मसी थिंगनबा इंडिया दा लेरिबा लेफ्ट कम्युनिस्ट सेक्युलर डेमोक्रेटिक फोर्सेस पुनसिंदुना मखा ताना थिंगननबा अकनबा वारेप लौखे महाना मखा तारदुना हौजिक ओइरिबा लमदम असिगी पॉलिटिकल की फिबम असि निंगबा काइनिंगाई ओय BJP न लुचिंगबा एन बिरेनगी अनिरक सुबा असिना लिसिंगनी कुनगो हुमदोगी मे अहुमदगी हौरखिबा इरांग असिगी वारोय सिनपुरकपा ngamdana लेरे मदुदगी चही असिगी फेब्रुवारी तांग 8 दा एन बिरेन फम थादोखिबने फेब्रुवारी तांग 13 गा हुमदोयदगी प्रेसिडेंट रूल थमखि मखाताना सांगथदुना प्रेसिडेंट रूल लेरे मियामनदे पॉपुलर गवर्नमेंट लेबा पामली हाइखे
mayamna popular government ma hujik le ba BJP ki si wajir su mayamna tum pam hauj ke arab chale hujik se Delhi ki wale re sami patra ki unabi wale re amisa unabi ngamda bi wale re ana moy amu haluk ki pose khuna loina khanga sabi patra November kun ba ki mang da sarkar se no hona gani se ma si kari authority no koi khang ma si sum pangang ba wale sukum ba popular government ma darkar le bina the fresh mandate ki laiwa no government du na thane ki le government ki maduna phargani si party na sabsawa lowi the president election si tawna ki punam ki ya khagani ha pose party na lori
Irabot Celebration Committee na sinduna Manipur yauna mapalamda September amadagi kuntra phauba pangthokiba Chamaga marbutra mapan suba jananeta thabung mapung phana pangthokibada mateng pangkiba singbo Irabot Celebration Committee ki Vice Chairman Laishram Sotin Kumarna thagatpa phongdokre BT rota leiba Irabot Bhavan da pangthokpa paugi mifam atuda Sotin Kumarna makha taraduna Manipur asi tangka kaya da thugaina ba honaduna lai adubu Irabot na iramda masi kaibe yaroi haiduna Manipur da leiba chingtam nungsinana leiminagadabani haiduna lakhiba miyoine hauzik hi ani makai hena leiriba kuki jo singna makoi gi tongan ba state piu haiduna demand taliba sida Irabot kumba luchingba amalaiba mathau tare haike lagliba December taraga nithoi ani shuba nupilal amade December kunga mapan amade kuntrada Manipur gi ahan ba political party sem khiba numit amade jingda miphamsu pangthokani haike
Manipuri apun besetong ke harbadi Irabot na lor bathogdang me amado madu yam ni tin makata na putaba sangi highway miyeng da maruin hadak la kadoriba November gi tarik puntra MU da solution sa Manipur tare da phongi ba dum jukto front united front se bagi tarik se masi akoi yam ni tina pangthong sinjari adu le December gi tarik tarani thoi Irabot ki lamjing da mahakna nupi miyam se mikap tho la kanda anisu nupilan masi significant masi pun makse ko yam thina nei na bagi adugumba yam thina palon tawgani
Kanglei Park Students Association KSN Sinduna explore the history of Kanglei Park haiba theme da pangthokiba ahanba state level Kanglei Park history compilation ki makok mathang tarba singda mana mathum yenthokpa ki thoram Manipur University ki Department of Art Sciences ki auditorium da pangthokre thoram atuda Manipur Millennium Foundation ki administration Moirangthem Binod Maite KSA ki advisor Sanjit Soraisam IPSA ki advisor Taurangbam Birjit amade KSA ki President Sukham Vidyanandana Marueba Mirsing Oina Sarukyake. Thauronggamari Lainana KSA ki General Secretary Sanjoy Khulakpamna Jahi Lising Kaya ki Puari Leijariba Manipur ki Puari bo Thengkhang Kayada Mioi Kanglup Kharana Semdok Sadoktuna Lana Uhanna bo Honarakpa Aranba Mongda Lamjingna ba Tongan ba Lairi Kayada Hapchilakpa Amade Journal Kayada Phonglakpa ki Mayokta KSA na ngasi phauba thengnaduna lakre KSA ga chapni nariba loop singa puna honaduna angang singi lairikta syllabus oina hapnana basu honare Hauragliba Mahiroi Singh Manipur Miyamna Manipur ki Puari ki maramda henna khangnana ba explore the history of Kanglei Park haiba wakhalonda competition asi pangthokpane competition asida Bisnupur Kakching Thobal amade Imphal Center haina center mari thokna mioi lising mangaromna sarupyaduna category ahum thokna khaidoktuna pangthokhibani haike
Sahi lising kaya ki puai lejaba Manipur ki history bo thangang character tongan me collection daga tongan ba new sing la sendok sadok na miyam da la na wanna bo kondra pa amadi to da kam le na masi mari na aram na monda miyam bu la lamjing na ba dari kya hapsin la pa mari janel kya phone to pa sing se yesina thenga dun lagli na samin nari ba loop sing do so NP 2020 syllabus ta motoram na pak Manipur ki history si hapsin da ge amadi syllabus ta bang da ge habi ba sok da kya khoi logje syllabus ta yaw khang na Manipur da le ba mari ko dimang na Manipur ki miyam na hang da na ba kholong na explore history Kanglei Park Manipur haiba team masigula national laba state level history commissioner ji pathok sabani
Yum Sabada Fire Protecting System Sing Yauhanna ba Fire Service Department na yengsin bahore haina Manipur Fire Service ki Director Laishram Navachandra nangasi Manipur Institute of Engineers India Manipur State Center na Town Planning Department India Society of Heating Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Engineers na sinduna numit humni chupna chathagadaba Mechanical, Electrical, Plumbing and Fire Protecting System in Building Sector haiba hiram da pangthokpa National Workshop haudokpa ki thorum da haikre Tagel da laiba Government Polytechnic ki Auditorium da pangthokhiba ngasi thorum da Director L Navachandra makha taraduna numit Nation asigi punsi amade lanthum kanbada engineer singi achauba thodang lai National Building Code ki Part 4 da Fire and Life Safety ki warol sing yaure adubu Manipur da ngasi phauba ningthina implement tawbangam dana lairi masi hauragliba young engineer singna tungi mirol gi damak nainaba changi Manipur da fire engineering tampina ba misu leitabagum na tawre maramaduna fire protecting system asi Manipur da regulated tawnaba honabada achauba singnaba amasu mayoknari haiki
engineering pass over electrical engineering pass over su mayam se koi fire service su yam darkar oi aduna makoi singduna third party auditor warga makoi singduna koi gi da mateng pangba aduga loina na makoi su service bungba aina masnida koi fire service ka mari leina ba aina hajani mi building ama sa matam da kwai di ahoba matam dagi hek haurak padagi oina yengbi obo magi building ji sa matam da magi hek pile furak padagi hona adigi mai location dagi building plan si kamai to monda setback laigadra adigi assembly point laigadra parking laigadra haibna sing si am kumna study to birakanda building si yekpi obo ngasai horen mana building ji sajan bel oirakanda fire safety certificate lobo matam da अखोई दा मधुगी तोंगाबा चैलेंज अमा थेंगे अखोई फायर इंजीनियरिंग तमनबगी दमुत नेशनल फायर सर्विस कॉलेज नागपुर दलाई अखोई की नेशन जिगी अमा तंगारबा कॉलेज नि हौजी अखोई मणिपुर दा लेत्रिबा अदि नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न दा लेत्रिबा फायर इंजीनियरिंग तमबगी कनो से खुदोंग साब से लौबियो मरमदि कनो फायर इंजीनियरिंग पास तौग्रबा मी मना ngasi ba wodadi akoina thengnarakpada lemna service phangdana leiba mi ta thengnadrai karigino aibda madugi demand henba
Manipur da lairiba tongan ba college singi oja singna sargyaduna assessment evaluation and question setting gi matangda numit humni chathagadaba hands off training program amanga sidagi MU gi court hall da hodokre examination section Manipur University na sinduna pangthokpa training program hodokpagi thoromaduda training program asi pangthokpagi matangda ICR examination section gi senior programmer Naurem Pratimana NEP 2020 lakpadagi ahongba kaya lakpasi oja singdasu mapung phana khanghananabagi pandamda pangthokpa training program ase handaki ashina ahumlak subane NEP 2020 lakpa asida hana arts amadi science haiduna khaidoktuna graduate tamnaramba adu haujikti science subject tamlabasu arts ki apamba subject amasu lawba yabagi khudong chaba leire asigumba ahongba kaya lakpa asida oja singdasu matau karamna assessment evaluation and question setting tawgani haibase khanghananabagi damak training program asi pangthokpani haiki
NEP से हाना all examination system से सो दुम continue तौरी हौजिक लोई हौदबा मयाम सिगी को अदुबु सही अमा नि सिददि लोई लोई सल्लानी अदुगे NEP की कनो सिगी मतुंगिना मागी फाउंडेशन से डिफरेंट होइरपा अदि कोर सब्जेक्ट लौरपा हानादि सेमिस्टर मरी मग सब्जेक्ट पुन्ना तमगा 5th का 6th का सिदा माना तौनिंगो ऑनर्स अमा लौरगा तौरपा NEP सिददि मागी माना लौनिंगिबा ऑनर सब्जेक्ट से हौबदगी फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर दगी लौरगा 4th ईयर फाउबा कंटिन्यू तौरे कॉलेज खरददी परमिशन पीरे 4th ईयर से तौबा यानबगी अदुगा मोइगी कोर सब्जेक्ट से हौबदगी लौरे अदुगा इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी सब्जेक्ट मयाम अमसु लौबा यारे हुजिकी NEP की मखादा हानना आर्ट्स तंबमीना आर्ट्स तंग तंबमे साइंस तंबमीना साइंस तंग तंबमे अदुबो हुजिकी ग्रेजुएशन से मागी ऑनर सब्जेक्ट ना केमिस्ट्री ओइरगसु माना आर्ट्स तगी अतोप सब्जेक्ट अमदा मागी फाउंडेशन बेसिक हिस्ट्री ओइरो पोल साइंस ओइरो एजुकेशन ओइरो अदुगुम लौबा यारे
औजि पाउगी मरथना तेम्बे ब्रेक मतंग लोमिनसी
मतमगी नुंसित नुंसा अमदि अइंग असाना मरम मोइरगा लोक तुंगबा अमदि खुबन सिंगबा तत्तना थोहल्ली पुमनमक सिबु खुदक्ता फहनबा ngamlaba Capidon cup syrup 100% herbal product ni lok khubada natana nakmahi chelaba amadi khangnau mareng chatlaga lok kangkhu khuraba Capidon cup syrup thakpiu Capidon cup syrup honglakliba punsigi lambi sida araiba chaba yaba makhai sasinari aduna hidak langthak kayama chadaba yarakte chasilliba singduna adomgi liver da kayam sokhalli khangbibra liver nabu soklaba chaning thakningba phawdaba puk nungaitaba khong hamba nungairakaba amadi kuchu kumen senghallakti khuding maksibu ngakthok ke hairabadi Jolip 100% natural syrup amadi capsule
Jolip 100% natural syrup and capsule
Break matungda mukana taramnok chari makataba pauda Access to service mental health in catastrophes and emergencies haibathimda World Mental Health Day ki thoram state ki thakta National Health Mission Manipur amade Directorate of Health Services Manipur na sinduna Imphal gi hotel Imoles ta pangthokre ngasi ki thoram aduda Health and Family Welfare gi Commissioner Suman Singh Ajim Premji Foundation ke Professor Dr. Shekhar Sesadri National Health Mission Manipuri State Mission Director Dr. M. Dinesh Susargyaki Mental Health ki lamda thoidok hendokna thabak tawbagi damak Khangatlaba Health Directorate ke District Officials singda ikai khumnabu utpagaloina na certificate sing khusnake Health Services Manipur ki Director Dr. N. Hemanta Kumar na Manipur da thokliba crisis kaya na mioi kaya wakhal gi anaba nabagi chang yamna wangi hauzik thokliba Manipur gi issue asina maram oiduna awaba tarba mioi kaya wakhal gi anaba ohele Mental Health Program gi makhada Manipur lengak na District Level Mental Health Service hena mapung phana thabak taunaba thabak lokale hospital sing mapung phaba counseling corner thamba mathok tai health workers singna wakhal gi anaba lakpa sing khangdoktuna makhoibu ana layeng gi khudong chaba mapung phana pina na bhona si haike
These invisible wounds of trauma, anxiety and depressions need just as much healing as physical injuries. It is time we recognize that mental health is not a privilege, it is a necessity, especially in times of crisis. Every person displaced by conflict, every child whose schooling has been disrupted, and every frontline worker exposed to distress deserves timely psychological care and human empathy. The government of Manipur, through the National Mental Health Program and National Health Missions, are taking steps to strengthen district-level mental health services, establish counseling corners in hospitals, and expand daily mental health facilities, so that no one is left unseen or unheard. We must continue to train our doctors, nurses, and ASA to identify early signs of stress and integrate mental health into every level of humanitarian response.
Numit Marbudrani Chathagadaba Pre-Vocational Skill Development Program on Beauty Care Assistance Ngasidagi Langol Type 3 Leba Alternate Housing Complex the Hodokre Empowering Women Through Beauty Skills Hybrid Team the Pangthokpa Program Asi Marwena IDP Sing the Peak at the Bane Hodopagi Thorum Aduda Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti National General Secretary Ayakpam Ribia State General Secretary Administration Yumnam Sana Amadi Jana Sakshisan Sangathan Imphal West ki Director Maisnam Pradipna Thoramapusing Oike Thoramadui Matangda Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti National General Secretary Ayakpam Rebiana Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship ki Makadalaiba Jana Shikshan Sangathan Imphal West ka Kushamnaduna Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti na Numit Marbudrani ki Oiba Makeup Training Program ase ngasidagi haubane Lisingani kunga humdoi da thokiba irang aduna maram oiraga Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti na IDP singna leiriba mafam sing amade relief camp sing da chattuna amade makoina chatlaga tamba phangdaba training program samiti asina makoina leiriba mafam sing aduda chattuna pangthoktuna lakle ngasi tawriba training asidi makeup ki khaktane makhatana kaunana saba training mushroom thabagi training basket chabagi training amade flower pot chabagi training sing piduna makhoi gi sendan lambida mateng pangna honare training course asi certificate course oigani amade masina job placement gi khudong chaba pinana basu honagani training program manungda changba polam sing samiti asina puthokani maramaduna trainee sing nasu absent oidana changnai na yaubiu mahanamakhata IDP singidama Prime Minister Narendra Modi na scheme kungi Mathakta launch Taukrabane Adubu Miyamna awareness oiba watpadagi Kaya amade implement taunade maram aduna scheme asi matangda Khanginglabade Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti da lakpiu haiki
Rashtriya Modi Seva Samiti na thabak phangdaba ichilinaw sing ichan sing inaw sing lariba mayam sida mateng pangba ngamnaba makhoi gi training course ma loi taraga su akoina sigi mafam sida thabak ama haidi makhoi training duma pigi ba taraga di thabak thoram akoina sinbiba sisu akoina loina mateng pangjagani training lorba matungda akoina marketplace sisu akoina loina sinjagani ai tar
Department of Dance and Music, Manipur University na Sinduna Bharat Natyam gi matang da nomagi oiba lecture cum demonstration gi thoram ngasi department asiki lecture hall da pangthokre. Thoram adu da School of Humanities MU gi din Professor and Pramodini, Department asiki head in charge Dr. M Thoiba amadi Swasti Art Foundation Bangalore ge Director Medha Dikshit na athoiba mitung sing oina saruk yabada natana lecture cum demonstration piduna dance form asigi matang da takki mamang da su tongan mamasak na ba personality kaya na dance form sing takpi tambiba laikre haike Lalit Kala Sangam gi Kuntaga Taruklak Suba Foundation Day Thoram Pangthokre. BT Rota Laiba Rumol Theatre da Pangthoki Bangasi Thoram Aduda Saishakpa B Neta Chandra, Lalit Kala Sangam gi Chairman Professor K. Sar Chandra Amade Vice Chairman TH Bipin Nachingbana Thorama Pusing Oina Sarkyaki. Thorunka Mari Lainana Lalit Kala Sangam Music Institute ke Meritorious Student Sing the Su Award Sing Piduna Punging Thogar K. Ngasi Pangthokliba Foundation Day asiga Mari Lainana Lalit Kala Sangam gi Secretary Laimayum Devendrana Lalit Kala Sangam asi lisingo chamapal marbudra mapanda wakalon manaba loop sing punsinduna sem kiba ishai nongmai gi loop ni lamdam asi ishai gi lamda kharada oirabasu atopa state chinga mimanaba ngamnaba honaba haibase loop asi gi maroiba pandam ni masi saruk ama oina sangamna ishai gi hiramda folk and custom music ki maramda workshop kaya su pangthokre haiki
akoi ahanbada Lalit Kala Sangam Music Institute ki Sadra Singh si Lucknow ki Bharatkhandi Sangit Vidyapita Government Music College de attest torga koi ki Sadra masing yamna tharmi ahan mada Kairagar da affiliate tawdrigi mamangda adugi matungda so lisingani adagi Indira Kala Sangit Vishwavidyalaya hai performing art ki khwaidi ki chawwa India ki university amani adu masida affiliation si phangagati na koina kanna hona jar bodegi adigi so lisingani degi affiliation si pibi rakna diploma course ki ni primary level degi foundation de course ki foundation course ki ho rega post graduate diploma bhogi sahi nipan ki hoiba course si akoi ki Lalit Kala Sangam Music Institute aiba Imphal Center sida hangaga course si tambiba amadi parikha thabagi khodong chawdu madam dudagi ayaba bibir chathan lakchari
World Mental Health Lisingani Kungamanga gi manukchana access to services mental health in catastrophes and emergency haibihiramda interaction thorum ama Department of Psychology Manipur University na sinduna Department of Commerce Manipur University ki conference hall da pangthokre thorum adugi manukchana resource person singa sarugya khiba singa interaction ki thorum su pangthoke thorum aduga mari lainana Professor Hanjabam Sukhadev Sarmana COVID-19 amasung hauzik Manipur da thokliba thodok asina miyam gi wakal da piriba wakal gi chaitheng kaya asidagi kharada oirabasu kokna na pokona bada thorum asina kanaba kaya pigani phongtokhi
The COVID-19 pandemic. We have not even come out from COVID-19 pandemic that we have been hit by another situations that so far we are still facing it. And during all this crisis, many must have heard about Dr. Lenin intervention in different areas. Besides his professional intervention in the Rizal Institute of Medical Science, he has done a lot of work outside the institute also. He has done a lot of work in the colleges, in the schools and also in the field. Learning from him, different organizations also invited him to share these ideas. And we are lucky that at least for a moment, the issue of mental health, we won't be bothered till Sir is here.
Professor Arkelenina Masana Masabu Tajabale Hinma Matautai, Hauzik, Mioy Mangagi Manunda, Mioy Amadi, Wakalgi Anabaloinari, Wakalga Mari Lainaba, Anabakaya lying Tupagi Mahuta, Loshinduna Tambasita Roidabani, Hakzang Panaba Sajel Kaya Tonari, Adubu, Wakal Supana Tamna Ponaba, Yamna Matautai, Fundoki.
This year's theme is access to services, mental health in catastrophes and emergencies. Just after the COVID-19 impact of so many years that we start getting up slowly, then again we are struck by another 3 years of conflict. So now the prevalence of mental health, which was estimated by WHO some years back as 1 in 10, has been revised after COVID-19 into 1 in 8. But now after the conflict and during this conflict, 1 in 5 is the prevalence of mental illness. So we are taking care of our physical health so far. We are going to gym, we are going to Zumba, we are going for so many other activities, morning walk and etc. etc. This is good both for physical health as well as it helps for the mental health. But specifically, we have not done much about improving or protecting our mental health.
District Health Society Kakching Amadi District Mental Health Program Kakching na punna sintuna access to service mental health in catastrophes and emergency haiba thimda World Mental Health Day gi thoram Polestar College Hianglam wabgaidang asi pangthokre thoram atuda SDO Kakching Kherdananda Poshangbam, Chief Medical Officer, District Mission Director, District Health Society Kakching Dr. Thaudam Rajan, Polestar College की Principal Dr. Elangbam Gopal, District Mental Health Program Kakching District Nodal Officer Dr. Khangembam Gopeshwar Amade, District Program Manager Kakching Oinam Puspana Maroiba Mirsing Oina Sargyake, Thorum Aduki Sark Oma Oina Cycle Rally Amasu Wabgai Lamkai Bazardage, Polestar College Hianglam Wabgai Paupachatke, Thorum Adu Pangtokpaki Matangda, District Mental Health Program Kakching Nodal Officer Dr. K.H. Gopeshwarna, Lamdamasida Togliba Watok Mayam Asina, Wakal Laita Handabata Natana, Mahausagi Oiba, Kudong Tipa Kaya Tokchilakba Asina Su, Miamgi Wakalda, Laita Handaba Kaya Lady Basi, Miamna, Mental Health Hiraga, Lana Lone Masi, Aikoina Awareness Wat Padagini Haiki.
Some part of the states in Natana freely accessible without security haita adugumba stages mayam si lakpasida not only akhoi IDPs singahum chawma gi mathak tu da lairiba akhoi mayam pumnamak si somewhere we are all in some kind of stress sigumba tackle tawna bazu akhoi health department ka pullaga akhoi consultancy program chali plus akhoi na consultancy ka taka yadaba haibadi makhoi ji thabak pi de yabde
Sahitya Yokhat Kanglob Sayoka Tenthagi Nifugataruk Suba Chahigi Mapop Thoram Galoinana Loop Asina Chahi Kudingi Piba Thomas Hardy Ningsing Sahitya Mana Lisingani Kungamanga Lantokba Amade Tongan Tongan Behiram the Manamatum Panglak Kraba Masak Naiba Muay Nipanbu Loop Asina Harau Tayamna Oktuna Pungning Togatpagi Thoram Amangasi Tentha Kongbal Multiplex the Pangtokre Thoram Aduda Sayoka Tenthagi President Kartik Maiba IRE Group of Institutions Wangjingi Principal Dr. Naringbam Rajiv Kumar Manipur University of Culture Impalgi Librarian Thongnaujam Komdon Amade Hanagi Minister Dr. M. Narana Marueba Mir Singh Oina Sargyake Sahi Asigi Oina Sayoka Tenthana Piba Lemjaningai Oiraba Thomas Hardy Sahitya Ningsing Mana Lisingani Kungamanga Ase Hairok Tagi AIB Thauchom Ningol Kundongbam Ombi Gunamani Leimada PK Thormaduda Sayoka gi President Kartik Maibana Tentha Khungangi Lamda Wakalon Manaba Aikoi Taret na Machu Taret ki Atia Haina Mington Balairik Ama Pongduna Aibagi Loop Ama Oina Sapong Lakiba Loop Asi Ngashidi Chahini Pugataruk Mapung Park Basida Nungaiba Pawe Tentha Kulasida Ngashidi Leptana Aiba Aibi Sing Torktuna Manipuri Kori Roll Chaukat Nabakonabada Taudang Karadang Yabangam Lehaiki Vision Creative School of Science Thobal Okram gi numit nini chupna chathagada bataramari Suba Vision Literary and Cultural Meet Competitions de lisingani kungamanga gi thoram ngasi Thobal Okram da leba school asigi Vision Court Yard Hall da hodokre thoram atuda school asigi thoidok hendok laba mahairoi singda school gi maike gi khudol kaya tamkhe amade mahairoi singi cultural show kaya su utkiba thoram atuda Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur gi chairman Takhelambam Ojitna Cultural and Literary Meet haibase audo dadi masigi kana bayamna lay loinana Lyric Tambal Loiraba Matungda Kanagadaba Talent Amane Hauzikti NEP 2020 asi Manipur dasu implement taurabana education system da ahomba kaya laklagani Anoba policy asigi makada mahiroi singna lyric khak tambagi mathakta mana haijaba trade skill gi vocational course amasu lisingani kuntra phawbadadi soidana yaurlagani haiki
Literary and cultural meet the young the bahibse साद्रदुगी ओइना मांगजब होइगनी NEP 2020 हाइदना इंडिया गवर्नमेंट की एजुकेशन पॉलिसी सिगी मखादा छात्र छात्री सिंसिनने माना हाइजब ट्रेड स्किल वोकेशनल कोर्स अमा सोइदना यावरानी मसी बाय 2030 दा लिसिंगनी कुंथा फावबदी स्कूल सिंसिदा सोइदना ngamagani
Wangoi Assembly Constituency manung chana leiba thiam leisangkhong thiam leikaida leiba Young Sporting Club amadi Women Welfare Association ge nauna sapa club amadi mera paibi sanglen ani ex minister oinam lukhoina miyam da khusnakre thoram asi ACSC ge ex minister oinam lukhoi WWA ge General Secretary Sapam Ongbi Dini na Chingbana Sargyake Building ani asi yamna thuna saba loisinduna khusin narakpada Merapabi Secretary Sapam Ongbi Dini amadi club ki secretary Thaudam Chitaranjana thagatpa phongdorkli
लाकदोबा विधान सभा की मिखल सिदा माई पाको ओदुना अफबो ओदुना हानगी मकी फंगदा अबदा हंजल हंबियु हाना कोने इसोदा निजरी मा की अफबदा वरसनु सही फादना माना याम थुना साबिरा कोई मिया खुशी नबीरे अदुना मागी माई पाको ओहेंबियु हाना कोई नुंगाइबा कोई यामना पेले माना तोबी से कोई नस्मतिंग लसु क्या क्या तोबो ngamba ओइसनु
हानी एक्स एमएलए अमदी एक्स मिनिस्टर ओबिरंबा श्री ओनाम लुखोई सिंहाना साबिबनी महाना कोई लेकाई सिम गिदमक्ता सिनाबिबनी मसिगिदमक्ता महाको हानिंगा लेतना थागतसै दुगा मसिदा मतेंग पांगबिखिबा अतोपा खोइना खंगदबा खोतबा लैबा नि खुदिमं खुजोपुनो खुजोखना हानिंगातना पुनिंगदगे थागतसबा फोंजोबसदि
Lakadoriba Ningol Chakaubaga Marilena Miamda, Ahongba Mamalda, Tongan Polam Singh, Panghanabagi Pandamda, District Administration, Kakching Amade, Kakching Municipal Council Gimatenga Loinana, Tasiki Taragamapanda, Anishuba, Kakching Night Plaza, Pangtok Lagani Haina, Kakching Bazar Business Welfare Association Gi President, Y Rajendrana, Kakching Municipal Council Gi Auditorium, the Pangtokpa, Paugi Mipam Amada Fongdokre, Rajendrana Maka Taraduna, Night Plaza Sida Stall Hangbiningba Myoishingna Kakching Bazar Business Welfare Association dagi registration form amamam lautuna sarukyapi haiki
Night Plaza asi chinjabagi maruiba wakhalondi lakadoriba ningol chakauba amadi Diwali ga mari leinana changdraba yadraba praja mayamgi polam singasi Kakching kaithelda yamna taba mamalda angamba thakta discount piduna praja singa phanghanna bokona jaba Loina Irang asina maram oiraga mayum maikaida leiba phangdadana relief camp sing da leiriba IDP oiriba ichi ichal singa puthok chaba polam sing miyamda yonja hoba phangnana bagi wakalon sida pangthok chabani
Paugi Mipam Aduda Kakching Municipal Council gi caretaker chairperson and Sanjit Kumarna Kakching Kaithelasi Thainadagi Hauna Kunja Taragani Toina Tinba Ka Maike ki amata ngairaba Kaithel amane Kaithel asi matamatam gi oina chaukat pa Kaithel ama oina na bagidamak Kakching Municipal Council amadi Kakching Bazar Business Welfare Association na konna duna lakle Sanjit Kumar na makatana dukan phamduna business tawriba miyoi singsu kana bapiba amadi laiga tawriba miyoi singisu ataba mamalda phanghanduna miyam puna chaukat minana bokona bahaibasina bangthoka tawriba plaza asigi maroiba pandamne Kakching amadi Kakching gi akoibata leiriba miyam nasu numit asida laktuna saruk yabiduna nungai yaipaba chaukat palamdam ama ohelasi haiki
Kadoriba Night Plaza sisu Kakching gi sigunglaba market asi na promote tawna bagi damakta Kakching Bazar Business Welfare Association na silakpada Kakching Municipal Council gi maigedagi ngamba thakta bai atin pangani loinana lebili ba praja pai punamak nasu kena mapung phan binana bagi damakta Kakching Municipal Council gi maigedagi su amda ning sinjari
Rishlakpada maroiba pau amukana pichari Shillong Dalaiba Manipuri Rajbari Thugai Kibatu Meghalaya government Kahiram Amata Damari Lena the Haina Meghalaya Chief Minister Corner K Shangmana High Crack Shillong Dalaiba Manipuri Rajbari Manipur Lenga na Hanagi Mawang Matau Kai Handana Shemjinaba Tabak Paikat Pani Haire Manipur ki chingamadi tamdaki pothong marangkai na puthokli basi malem ki kaithel de yohon ge hairabadi human resource chawkhat hanba maru oi haina Manipur ki governor Ajay Kumar Bhala na haikre ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ISTV ꯅ ꯄꯤꯖꯕ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯖꯔꯦ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ